What's good, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Power, Book 4, Force. This is Season 1, Episode 6. This is who we are. Last week I did not do a recap or review on this episode, this show, because I thought that was one of the worst written episodes that I have ever seen in the Power franchise. I know there was a lot of gunfire. A lot of people died. But the pathway to get into all that were stupid moves, in my opinion. For the CIB or the CBI to be one of the most prolific gangs in Chicago, for them to get with Tommy and to side with him and lose lives of their soldiers for what? I don't know. They didn't even like him. The only person that liked him was Diamond. I couldn't clearly see how this was about business and made sense. Vic is just green as day. He don't like Tommy either. The people that he pulling in, his soldiers, don't like Tommy either. And they are all about to lose their lives to save Tommy's life. A man who they don't even know has drugs. A man who clearly doesn't have any distribution. Who doesn't have any other power but himself in this city. And they're going to pool all of their resources together to make sure Tommy's life is saved. For what? So they could take over the Serbian pipeline, something that they could have done on their own without Tommy. But the Serbs were trying to kill Tommy. The Serbs had taken Liliana, so they need to fight for Tommy to get the Serbians pipeline. Didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me that Claudia decided to tell Tommy about the drugs, but she didn't want nobody to know. She had already told her friend Reggie. Reggie had already stupidly enough gave him her suitcase full of money for some drugs that he ain't gonna never see. It was just all dumbass moves. They going in and taking out the Serbs 6 at a time, what have you. We lost E, so Jeremiah, bye. I thought he was gonna last long on this show. You know, I thought he was gonna be more of a permanent cast member, kind of like, you know, on Raising Canaan. Oh, my ear hurt. My ear hurt. I got fake jewelry in my ears and I can't wear fake jewelry long. But yeah, I thought that he was going to last a lot longer. Simon, we lost him too last episode on a dumbass move trying to save Tommy's life. It just didn't make sense to me at all. Everything that Tommy has set in motion, y'all, has fucking failed. And then at the end, because Jenard is so high and so butthurt at the same damn time, he decides to go try to off Tommy. Wow, he was trying to off Tommy while Tommy was trying to off Merkovich, the leader of the Serbs. You know, Merkovich is mad that Tommy didn't kill Tatiana. How Merkovich even know it was Tommy? They killed everybody they knew. How Merkovich knows Tommy? It just didn't make no sense. It just didn't make no sense. But if y'all want to enjoy a recap or review of last week's episode, I shared Miss Honey's video on the community tab. Run over to her channel, watch that from last week, and then you can watch this one. I didn't take notes. I'm going to try to hit on much as I can. This is not going to be a full recap. I'm just going to touch on some things that I remember. I'm going to start off. Everybody's burying bodies at this particular time. You know, last episode we saw that Claudia, she killed Mia. I call her mommy, you know what I'm saying? She killed her because Mia frantic about what's going down. Claudia had Tommy steal the dope, right? So now Mia is panicking that we ain't got no dope to distribute. So she feel like Claudia needs to handle it. Claudia needs to figure out what we're going to do. And since, excuse me. Thank you. I know something y'all said, bless you. And since Claudia does not seem like she ready to make a move to figure out what's going on with the dope and try to figure out how we're going to get some more, she wants to go tell Walter. What is Walter going to do? She went to the wrong friend. Now I need to go to Walter. You still don't have no drugs. You still don't have no product. What are you going to Walter to do? Just to tell on Claudia? That Claudia was trying to help me and I think I fucked up because somebody stole my dope. What sense did that make? Well, anyway, Claudia got scared because she don't want her daddy to know shit, and she killed Mia. So we open up this episode with people burying bodies. Claudia apparently called up Tommy, because now they're supposed to be partners, right? She giving Tommy 60% of whatever they earn. She taking 40% with a. Don't let me get started on that move either. Don't let me get started on that move either. You got the product. You got the chemist. You have the connect, and you're gonna give him 60% of the business. She called Tommy up. So Tommy and her out in the woods burying Mia. They trying to make sure that, Claudia seemed like she about to be made for this. I was really hoping that she was going to be the most gangster one. Maybe she's going to turn into the gangster bitch that I want her to be. But Claudia is too green. I'm starting to agree with her daddy. You ain't built for this shit. You killed Mia out of fear. It wasn't because you was trying to do some gangster shit. You even had a whole freak out attack after you did it. You know what I'm saying? Panic mode setting in, shock, all that setting on your ass after you killed her. And you're stressed, but you did call the right person. So Tommy is out there in the woods helping her bury him. This is what he do. The tagline for the show. This is what he do. If you're gonna be in his life, you're gonna get used to this shit. Just let you know that, right? Okay. The fact that Tommy is so trusting of Claudia and she's so green is amazing to me, but somebody with a good product that you can run over. I guess you picked a good apple. Diamond and Jenard, they burying E. Jenard, of course, is blaming Tommy for all this. If it wasn't for Tommy, then my boy wouldn't be dead. And Diamond is like, well, he knew what he signed up for. Everybody knew what they were signing up for. No, they really didn't. They really didn't. That nobody understood why the fuck we was going to war with Tommy over money. Because first of all, for me, let me go back to just for a minute. The whole monetary split was stupid for me. Diamond and Jenard was so excited that they got 34% of the pie, while Tommy got 33% and Vic got 33%. Make that make sense to me, because it's two of y'all on CBI, which means y'all get 17 apiece. Y'all got the biggest crew, so y'all gotta spend more money. You got to spend more. You got to give out more. You got to pay out more because you got the biggest crew. So you get 34% that you got split between you and Jenard, 17 that you got to pay all y'all little cronies with. Y'all make the least amount of money. You make the least amount of money. While Vic sitting on his whole 33% and Tommy sitting on his whole 33%. He ain't got no crew but Liliana. Just one person. Who else he got to pay out? Tommy is making the most out of this deal. But they too stupid to see this. They too stupid to understand what the fuck Tommy just did. He played the fuck out of all of y'all. He played the fuck out of all of y'all. So anyway, who else? Simon is being buried as well. They have his memorial as well. And Walter is like, whatever the fuck you did, son, whatever you did, you need to get your shit together. Because if it's going to come back to you, you better hope it don't come back on us. Because we going to have a problem. That's pretty much what Daddy was telling him. Now, of course, Walter is still sick as shit, coughing and hacking. And Claudia still don't understand what the fuck is going on with him. But Simon realized that this motherfucker is sick. He like, you know what, it's unfair to your kids for you not telling them that you're sick. They don't need to go through this again. So he must have cancer just like the mama did. And he must be dying of cancer. Which is why he runs a dialysis center as his front for, his drugs, what happened. This was pretty much how Walter's getting his drugs through as well. It's through that dialysis center. But Walter tells Simon it's not too late for his son. Last week we found out he had a son that's on lives in Tent City. He's homeless or he's on drugs, and that's the lifestyle he's locked into because of his addiction. And of course Simon still really cared deeply for his son. Somehow, some kind of way his son is going to come out of it. Of course, we still got the police. They're still breathing down their necks. The FBI is watching Walter now. They decided to do a raid onto his dialysis center. Claudia wasn't nowhere to be seen because, of course, she's out there burying the body with Tommy. And Daddy is pissed because he don't know how to even access his own fucking computers to figure out where the paperwork at, the manifest that they need. Claudia show up just in time. Okay. fine. But the thing was with me is that the police had just said last episode that they was going to go after Simon, so I was surprised to see them hit the dialysis center first. But they tried to reach out to Simon later on, pulled him over, and he like, look here, ain't nobody touching Walter Flynn. He ain't going down for shit, and I ain't gonna be the one to help bring him down. And that was the end of that discussion. Okay. So Claudia gets with Tommy, who's letting him know, trying to figure out how they gonna move these drugs. Okay. They got the money. They got the Dahlia drugs that they stole from Mia. Before Mia went to her timely death, and they finna distribute that. So what Tommy decides to do is that he's gonna contact the people that was on the Rojas pipeline, and get them involved. So he contacted Mamacita, and her name is Sotos, and he also contacted the Jewish dude whose name is Moishe. I probably won't remember that later on, but that's the Jewish dude. It was one more person. Oh, they had the base head. He didn't bring the base head in. Remember the one that was in the house that took all the drugs and passed the fuck out? It's crazy to me how this drug works, because when Claudia sniffs it, she just gets horny and they fuck a lot. That's pretty much, they get this high trippy high. Kind of reminds me of how people say that mushrooms will react, or acid trips. That's what seems like they kind of getting. Now, when Claudia kissed Tommy, she had some of the dope on her lips. She had it on her lips. It wasn't affecting her at all. She kissed Tommy. Tommy zoned. He was passed out on the car in a state of ecstasy and, euphoria. When Liliana snorted a whole line of it, she just dazed and confused and went traipsing outside of the apartment. We didn't get to see how the drug affected her, other than her leaving her ass outside the apartment, because then the Serbs picked her ass up to whoop her ass and beat her ass and all that stuff. Okay. When Sotos took the drug, well, Sotos had a boy take the drug, he was just like, oh my God, this is the trippiest shit ever, right? And then Soto took it herself, and she was like, locked. Heart beating fast. This shit is incredible. Adios, most deals and all that shit. Everything good to the Lord. And I know there wasn't the proper Spanish translation, but fuck it, I can't remember what it meant. Adios dios? No, adios dios? I don't remember. If y'all remember how to say Holy Mother of God, or Holy Good God, or whatever. Adios. Adios míos. I can't remember. Fuck it. Anywho. But so how the drug is affecting everybody differently. I know people get different highs, but still, it seemed like Tommy had the heaviest trip to me, because he like totally zoned, and he just got a taste off her lips, which Claudia already had on her lips, but she was driving around like she was cool with it. Even when Reggie sniffed it, he was just like, oh, this some good shit, but he wasn't like zoned out. Like, it's just crazy how the same drug is affecting people in such dramatic ways to me. Okay, so what Tommy decided to do, they was going to do like lockers, which I guess because they're not considering COVID. They're not considering COVID in Power. No show, no seasons or series has included, which is fine with me. So in the day and age of COVID, those lockers most likely are gone. They removed a lot of these lockers from convention centers. They removed them from airports. They removed a lot of them from gyms, some gyms, because of the COVID thing. But they're at the convention center. They're gonna move it through the lockers. They had sent Liliana in there to case the joint to see what police activity it was, to see how the camera activity was, and they realized that they had an open window of opportunity to move drugs in and out of these lockers. Okay, so what we did, Tommy went in, placed them in a few lockers. Then Liliana walked up into these spots with these hitters to go drop off these envelopes and packages. She had a little back and forth with the Sotos, I guess to give us the little Spanish lingo that we needed to have. Had a few back and forth with them to show, that Liliana is a boss. And she dropped off the key and the phone to them. Then she met Moishe on the street, dropped off a key and the phone to him. They both head over to the convention center. They see what's in there. And, You know, and they waiting on their burner phones to hear back when they can make their next move, when they can make their next buy, and they in. So I guess they moving off of the Rojos drugs. The Rojos was dealing coke, if I'm not mistaken. And they just finna flip the switch and go into something totally new. You know, with Tommy, with an unknown face. Basically, Tommy has become Ghost. They're moving his weight and nobody knows who the fuck they are. That's what Ghost would do. I told y'all last episode, or maybe I didn't, or maybe I meant to tell y'all last episode because I'm sick of hearing Ghost's name. This show is not about Ghost. This is about Tommy. In every fucking episode, there has to be some reference to Ghost. Even when Tommy was talking about, yeah, my old partner used to wear suits like this and this, that, and the other, and how he used to move. Give it up. Let it rest. Let it rest. This is a whole new show. Fuck me. God damn, do we gotta hear about Ghosts every fucking episode in some kind of way? It's annoying the shit out of me. Y'all probably like that shit because y'all love Ghosts. I was finna say something really rude, but y'all love Ghosts. I'm fucking tired of it. This show's supposed to be about Tommy. He's supposed to be the Grim motherfucking Reaper. And even though he's killed a few people, I still don't consider him the Grim Reaper. Tommy's always been quick to pull the trigger. That don't make him the Grim Reaper. I still don't understand how Tommy is coming into this town, taking over these sets or these people who have been established for fucking years. I just don't get it. Moving on. What was I at? Okay, so they made the deal with the drug dealer. So get Tommy back. Let them know that she in. We didn't get a word from Moesha with this time around, but I'm quite sure he gonna be in too. Okay, in the meantime, since Claudia wasn't where she was supposed to be, Walter wants Vic to follow his sister around and figure out what's going on with her and what she doing. And Vic was like, I ain't about to do none of that shit. That's not my job. He's like, you gonna follow your sister. You gonna tell me what the fuck your sister doing. You know, that's how Die's going on. Well, that ain't Vic's concern right now. Vic's concern is that you gonna accept my girlfriend. Apparently him and Gloria are back together. You know, they holding hands. They already made a sexy thing out there on the open field. He bought her $2 million plot of land. They said he gonna build a home there. I guess he gonna build a fucking city too. I don't know what the fuck he gonna build all there, but you know, it's on the outskirts of the city looking in on Chicago. They didn't talk about her opening up her own restaurant or something like that. But he gonna build them a house. They gonna start a family and we gonna move on together. And he told Daddy, you know, she coming. Guess who coming to dinner? Guess who coming to dinner? And Daddy said, no, the fuck she ain't. And he said, yes, the fuck she will. You know what I'm saying? She coming. Make her extra plate at the table. You know what I'm saying? So he finally defined his father. And he gonna stand up to her and bring Gloria around. And I kept saying, Gloria about to die. That was my thought, right? So later on in the episode, we see him and her walking out holding hands, and he telling her, yeah, you get to come to dinner. I'm separating myself from Daddy. I'm moving on, making bigger moves, you know what I'm saying, like that. And a drive-by happens. Somebody comes down the street, light him up. And exactly what I was thinking, Gloria about to die, but she didn't, okay? Vic hit the floor, she grabbed his gun, and she set it off. Gloria up her shooting like she the cops. You know what I'm saying? Let you know the glory is about that life. Okay, so I guess she's still coming to dinner. Later on, Vic rushes into the house and comes in to get him a drink because he all shook and shit, you know. And Di's like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, hey, somebody just tried to kill me. Of course, Di think it's the spooks, the niggas, the CBI people. He was like, no, it wasn't them. The dude was clearly white. It must have been the Serbs. Now, earlier, Di had just asked Simon what the fuck was up with the Serbs and who, I'm not Simon, Paulie, what was up with the Serbs and who had killed them. When names gonna start dropping, then we gonna know, right? And it's gonna bring some trouble, some heat onto the city. What come to find out is his goddamn son. Why the fuck you out here fucking with these damn Serbs? Oh, because of Tommy. Tommy done got you wrapped up into some shit. That's some fucked up shit. Now you bringing his family into some bullshit, right? Well, Di finally showed some cojones, right? He walks up into the spot where 3 Serbs are at. I thought the Serbs was dead, you know what I'm saying? Walks up to the spot where 3 Serbs breaking bread. He says, I need to give a message to Markovich. He pops 1, pops 2, and then he tells the 3rd one, look here. If Markovich come after my son or anybody else in my family, I'm fucking y'all up. You finna bring the Irish heat down on y'all monkey asses. And I just found out too, I told y'all, dude has a bad fucking accent. It's horrible. He's really Scottish. Now I know Scottish and Ireland are closely connected, and some of their languages kind of interchange, but they aren't the same people. That's why his Irish accent is so fucking bad, because he really Scottish and he's not hitting the mark with this Irish accent. Anywho, and I said he was Scottish, didn't I? I said he was Scottish. Come find out he's Scottish for real in real life. Okay, so anyway, he goes in there and he said, you know what? Because the little waitress was there standing there shook, like, oh my God, motherfuckers just got killed in front of me. I was just about to pull in some more tea, you know what I'm saying, like that. He said, you know what? Fine, fuck it. I'm gonna let her tell him. He killed his ass too. Let Merkovich know. I done killed your boy. I don't remember. Did Merkovich get away? Because, like, when Jenard came and started shooting up everybody, I know Liliana got shot, you know, by Jenard, but I don't know why I thought Merkovich died too. I thought Merkovich died by Tommy's hand. Maybe he got away. I don't remember. I need some water. Where the fuck is my water? Hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. So earlier in the day, Tommy, Vic, and Diamond got together to discuss what the fuck had happened. You know, again, unnecessary bodies lost. It's in my opinion, and now theirs too. They got a lot to lose in the game. They had already gave up on Tommy after they had killed all the doggone Serbs that they can kill. Simon died and E died. They had already gave up on Tommy because Tommy now wanted to go find Liliana. And they was like, motherfucker, you on your own. They should have known. He was done with them at that particular time. So they letting Tommy know, we out. This partnership is over. Okay, and to help your ass out, we're gonna buy all the drugs that you got. You open up the pipeline for us, yippee-ki-yay, right? So Tommy charged them 38, you know, for a key each, and of course Jenard was like, hell no, 30. And Diamond and Vic decided to go ahead and do the 38 so they can get Tommy out the way. Tommy ain't going nowhere. Tommy ain't going nowhere. Okay, so Diamond and Vic made a pact. As long as your snow don't cross my line, then we ain't gonna have no issues. So they got the Serbs dope, and Vic got the Serbs dope, and Vic gonna do the north side, and they gonna do the south side, right? So now they over by the warehouses with this little thingamajigger going through the pipeline, taking over the Serbs corners. When they said they was taking over the Serbs pipeline, I thought they were talking about the actual influx of the drugs into the city that they can distribute to the distros, that they can distribute to the bad boys. Not that y'all finna take over their corners. But they think everything running smooth. And then they had one of the conversations I thought was one of the weakest moves. I can't even say one of the weakest moves. Another weak move by CBI to me. Diamond and Jenard scared shitless of the Serbs. Y'all just took out all these motherfucking people. They worried about Merkovich coming back with an even bigger army and wreaking havoc on them. Now, they got the Serb pipeline. And they said that we about to be the biggest in the city. We about to run this city. Y'all been doing it for 15 years. Y'all ain't running this city yet. Y'all ain't running it yet? Okay. Y'all finna run this city, all this, that, and the third, but y'all scared that Merkovich gonna come back. So what we gonna do? We not gonna prepare. We not gonna get no battalion of soldiers underneath us so we can have the manpower that we need, train up our G's and this, that, and the third. That's not what we gonna do. No. What we gonna do is gonna pay tithes. We gonna pay tithes. We gonna take out 10% of everything that we're earning. We're going to put it into an escrow account, allow it to earn interest. And when and if the Serbians decide to come back at us and try to take over their spots, we're going to negotiate with them by paying them off. We're going to give them 10% of everything that we earn until the day that they decide to come back. They may come back tomorrow, they may come back next year, they may come back in 10, but we guarantee they're going to come back. And when they do, we're going to have 10% of everything that we ever earned, and we just going to hand it over to them so we can keep these corners. What type of weak-minded shit is that? And Diamond's like, you know what, bruh, now you're thinking. You know, they come back and we just pay their tax. How is that running shit? Them motherfuckers come back, y'all need to run them. run them off y'all set, run them out of y'all city, not pay them. Somebody whose ass we just whooped collectively together. Now you want to pay them 10%. Really? I'm so glad Courtney Kemp leaving this show. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, Courtney Kemp has signed a deal with Netflix. She is no longer going to be with the Stars franchise or with Power. She's leaving it all in 50 Cent's hands, and they're going to have a new showrunner come up some kind of way. I hope to see a good difference. I really hope to see a good difference on what this show brings and what happens. Because this was a dumbass move. The fact Tommy just walked away from the whole pipeline and he just established was a dumbass move as well. Okay. But Tommy's going to go ahead and run with Claudia. Go see what the hell she working with, right? Well, I say they had already, I told you I've been jumping around, so I've already explained to y'all how they setting up this new pipeline that they gonna have, where he's gonna be the new ghost, or they're gonna be the new ghost. And in the meantime, Reggie, the guy that gave Claudia the briefcase full of money for his drugs, is looking to re-up, and Tommy wants her to ignore him. He thinks that that Reggie's just gonna be another customer. Claudia has no say over her own business, because Claudia don't know what the fuck she doing. Liliana come in and give him more direction to Claudia than Tommy is. So Liliana and Tommy supposedly put in 6 figures on this distribution. Y'all ain't did shit. Y'all put in 6 figures for what? Y'all stole the drugs. What 6 figures did she put in? What 6 figures did Tommy put in? Y'all ain't gave Claudia no money. What did y'all financially invest? Y'all don't even have a warehouse to distribute the stuff from. Tommy, you stole the house that you live in. What 6 figures did you invest? You just earned your money back on the dope that you stole from the Serbs. You ain't paid that out to nobody. You didn't have to pay that to Diamond. You didn't have to pay that to Vic. What did you invest, Tommy? What did you invest, Liliana? Make it make motherfucking sense. It don't, because it's a lie. But okay, Claudia went with that. Claudia wanted to bring Reggie in as her friend because he brought in Liliana as his, but no. Tommy ain't even met Reggie and don't know what the fuck Reggie can do, but yeah, fuck him. No, that ain't what finna happen. Well, we see Claudia being followed. But first I thought it was Simon, because I knew Vic wasn't following his sister. I thought it was not Simon. Why I keep calling us Paulie? I thought it was Paulie following her at first, but no, because Paulie said he see everything. But it wasn't. It turned out to be Reggie was following her. Reggie's like, hold up, bitch. You know, I done gave you this money. I done put my trust in you. I treated you like this fucking family, and you playing me, right? So now I'm gonna treat you like another nigga on the street. He punches her in the face, push up against the wall, and I was thinking, die, bitch, die. That's how I was feeling. I like Claudia, but I still wanted somebody to die with some gangster shit. Some real gangster shit. You know, really set off a motherfucking war. Really wake Die up so he could stop just sitting back in the wings on what I'm gonna do, and if the Irish people come down and do this, that, the third, we're gonna wreak havoc. We're gonna wreak havoc. I can't even speak like him. You know, gonna be all up in the sheet, doing the sheet, you know what I'm saying? Just I wanted something dramatic to happen. I wanted everybody to get shook the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Simon wasn't a big enough person for me. He already got his ass whooped by Tommy, hospitalized, and didn't take no revenge on Tommy. I can give a fuck about Simon dying. Take somebody out big. Take out Paulie. Take out Vic. Take out Claudia. At least injure they motherfucking ass. Something. No, that ain't what happened. Well, Claudia keeps something in on one of her rings. She was able to catch Reggie in the eye. Temporarily blinded him for a second. He turned around. She pulls the gun out of the back of his jacket and shoots him dead. Now Tommy and Claudia got to bury another body. So Claudia just racking up bodies at this particular point. Trying, like I say, trying to build her rep. That's what they're trying to do. They, what I know, am I missing something? So Jenard wants to keep his eye on Tommy, trying to figure out what the fuck Tommy doing, learn information about him. So he puts DMack on him, a 16-year-old, to gather information. Gonna pay him $5,000 up front to gather this information. DMack, like, I'd rather kill a motherfucker, but pay me 10. I ain't killing nobody for less than 10 G's, right? He's like, no, I don't want nobody to die right now. I just want you to know, give me this information, right? So DMack is following Tommy around. Now Tommy is usually very vigilant of people follow him and watch him and stuff, but somehow he don't see this little dreadhead kid follow him around every goddamn word. Just amazing to me. DMack ain't in nobody's fucking car right now. He on foot, but y'all, Liliana was the same way. Y'all motherfuckers getting around town real easy with people that's in vehicles, but he followed Tommy's around. He ended up following Tommy back to JP's house. JP is his daddy, right? Oh my God, why is Tommy with my motherfucking daddy? So DMack is like, I can't do this. I can't follow this motherfucker around no more. I don't want to see him. He go back to Jenard, like, nah, fuck that shit, dude. Take that money. I would think that he would want to gather information. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. Jenard trying to figure out why he's so shook. He didn't want to tell him, like, yeah, I'm just out, man. Threw the money back at Jenard and walked away. Okay. Meanwhile, JP is in the house trying to figure out what the fuck Tommy do for a living. You already know. Now, I told you I was going to try to do something with Miss Honey that I decided, I didn't tell her yet, but I was like, this doesn't make sense for me to do it right now. JP is supposed to be a film musician, right? That's what he was supposed to be. I don't even think they brought up the fact that he was supposed to be a musician unless they had the conversation when the daddy was there, because I really wasn't paying attention to that episode. Anywho, you know, he got a lot of bills, a lot of shit going on. He had private investigators. I still know what the private investigators was for. His divorce and all that. Oh, trying to find his son that he never did find. Maybe, I don't know, whatever. Anywho, he want to get in on the game. I said earlier, Tommy, JP, Vic, Claudia was all gonna work together. I just didn't think it was gonna be a divide. At some point, I think they still gonna all come back together. I really do. Because Jenard is gonna be like, what the fuck is this new drug? Because you know Jenard uses. He's gonna read what's up on the new drug. He's gonna try to get his hand in the cookie jar. I already feel it. So anyway, Tommy's like, nah, bro, you're not finna get in on this. I don't care that you sold weed or whatever you sold back in the day. You know, JP's like, I just want to make some money. And Tommy like, no, not on my end. So, what it may seem like, so JP's gonna do one of two things. Is he not gonna get in with Tommy? He probably gonna get in with Diamond and them, because he want to make some money. That's a idea, okay? I told you, every time I see JP, he just remind me of the dude who sold out Malcolm X. Just every time. What was that? Was that in the movie X where Malcolm X had to do it up against his nose? It ain't the same guy, but he looked like JP. Had it up against his nose and said he was gonna blow his wop nose off. That's who he reminded me of. That dude right there. Okay, so Tommy, Claudia. So Claudia and them decide, since they got Soto in on it, now they need to go make some more drugs, because what they got in those 2 barrels is not gonna last. So they finally run up on the chemist. And why they have a gun on her, I don't know, because they already blackmailed her into making the drugs for them. But you know, she's like, I didn't think this was gonna be no ongoing thing. But yes, it is, girl. We done took over your fucking lab. The lab was owned by Mia. Ain't nobody gonna miss Mia because she was an orphan, but she owned this fucking lab. Ain't nobody gonna realize that Mia ain't showing back up to her own fucking business, her own lab. Ain't nobody gonna notice that shit, but okay. They taking over the damn lab. I forgot what the black girl's name is, because Dahlia is the drug, right? What's the chemist's name? Anyway, they finna have her make the drugs. That's pretty much it. Diamond, he goes into the little shop and he sits down, or he goes to his booth and there's this lady sitting in his booth. Make small talk. Within seconds they fucking. Okay. I guess it's just TV. You know, I have no problem meeting somebody that I like, and then if I want to smash, I'm gonna smash. But every single person on this show falling in the bed with somebody that they don't know in the first breath, and then she asking him, did she ask him to come in her? I know she said come for me, but I didn't see no evidence of a condom. So he fucked this chick and everything, and they getting it down. It's all a little nice little sexy time and stuff. And you know, actually it was a pretty good sex scene, I thought. Cause I don't find Diamond sexy or attractive, but it made him appealing. His legs is nice. He got some nice legs. Yes, he does. But otherwise I don't find him from the neck up. I don't find his neck down sexy to me. Face up, nah. Actually, you know what? I can't even say neck down. He got some nice legs. Diamond got too much ass for me. He too thick in the bottom. He remind me of Tim from Sweetie Pies as far as his build for me, and I don't find that attractive. But anywho, when he met the chick and she was sitting in his booth acting like she didn't know who the fuck he was, I said she cop. I said she a cop. You know, she's starting her shift late at night. I said she a cop. That's what I was feeling. I don't know if she FBI or PTF or you know what the fuck is PTF, FBI or Chicago PD, CPD. I don't know who she's supposed to be, but I figured she was a cop. And I find it weird though. Seamus, the black, no, Irish, Seamus Bennigan. When he wrote up on Diamond last episode, his whole beef with Diamond is about some girl, probably a sister or whatever, that died when he was younger. Diamond had been in jail 15 years, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't really know this cop, but it's some girl who's affiliated with some drugs that Diamond may or may have not sold, OD'd on the shit. And he blamed Diamond. That's what his whole beef and issue was. And then Diamond said something about the fact that he worked for Vic. And, you know, that shook Seamus up. Like, you saw Diamond with Vic. How you didn't know that? Whatever. Anywho, this chick is a cop of some sort. You know, when she said that she just now starting her day at night, I was like, she under fucking cover. She got her some good dick in the process. She got a phone call in the middle of the night. And said she had to leave. When she went outside, her phone chirped, and it was the news article with Diamond with the high top fade when he got locked up for 15 years. Okay, and it's like she's like, okay, I'm satisfied with this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then she leaves out. Next day she shows back up at his apartment again. She's building a rapport. Something ain't right with her. If she ain't a cop, she working for somebody who got their eye on Diamond and about to bring him down in one of the worst ways. I still have not seen Diamond make any type of move to establish that they are like the kingpins in this dope game on the south side. Vic as well, Di as well. The most gangster thing Di did was walk up in the Serbian spot by himself and just start laying motherfuckers out. I feel like I'm missing something. If I am, drop it in the comment section. I appreciate y'all being here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. See you again in the next video. Peace.